Hello everyone, so I'm here today to film a very quick update for my Pan That palette for 2018. I posted my introduction about halfway through January, about a month ago, but I've actually been using this palette since the beginning of January, so this update is actually a little bit late, but I just wanted to get it out now and then I can catch up on my schedule when March rolls around. I'll also let you know it's about 35 degrees Celsius here in Sydney today, so I do have my fan and my aircon on. If you can hear it, I'm sorry about that, but it is too hot to film without it. If you didn't see my introduction for this project for 2018, I will link it down below as well as in the eye icon up above. This is a project that was originally started by Amber F. I will link her channel down below as well, but most people do it nowadays because it has become so popular. So this year I am panning the Tarte Energy Noir Clay palette. This is a face and eye palette. But before I show you how it looks on the inside, I'll just try to insert a clip of my introduction here. Now I'll show you what my palette looks like now. So I used this palette every day in January and this is what it looks like now. I've been using it since then as well, but mostly I used it every single day in January and then on and off in February. So I have a bit of a dip in this cream shade. It's a bit hard to use because I would usually use it to set all over my lid after I prime my eye, but if I do that I find that the two lid shades look really patchy and sheer over top, so I haven't been doing that, but I'm trying to use it up as much as I can. This is the lid shade I've been using every single day, except for today, and I'm really surprised I haven't hit pan yet. I have a really big dip in it, but I assume pan is coming up. I was using this shade and this shade in my eyebrows. This one already had pan in it at the introduction, but I have widened the pan and it is much flatter than it was last month. This one I have definitely flattened it out, but I'm nowhere near pan yet. This shade I didn't touch in January, neither did I touch this one. This one I do have a dip in the middle there. I'm using it as a eyeliner underneath my lash line, and I have a dip in the corner up here which you probably won't be able to see, but it looks just like this dip just in the corner, and I'm using that as an eyeliner as well. I very quickly realized I have no idea if I'll be able to finish these two shadows. They are really dark. I can't use a whole lot of them every day and I don't really know if I'll be able to finish them. I'm going to put in a really good effort, but I pretty quickly knew that that's going to be a challenge. This one here I was using as a highlighter and as an inner corner highlight, and I'm also really surprised I haven't hit pan on that one. I imagine pan is coming really soon. I've also been using the blush, and I'm really happy that you can kind of tell I've been using the blush now, and this area right here is almost completely flat. So there's no dip. I'm nowhere near pan on that blush. I have no idea if I'll finish the blush either this year, but overall, I'm really happy that this palette now looks like I have actually used it. Beforehand, it kind of looked like I'd used it, like I had pan in this shade here, but other than that, everything looked pretty new, and now it looks like a really used and loved palette, so I'm really happy with that. For March, I do want to hit pan in this shade, and this shade. That would be ideal. I have stopped using these two shades in my eyebrows, but I might go back to it just to use them in two different ways, but other than that I'm really quite happy with this progress so far, and hopefully I'll have a bit more pan to show you in March. So there you go, that's my really quick Pan That palette update for February 2018. If you're doing a Pan That palette, please let me know down below, especially if you're panning a Tarte palette or if you have panned this palette before in the past. I don't think anyone's doing it this year, but I know some people have panned this palette before. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.